Today, we're going to dive into a curriculum that's not just about teaching English, but about sparking a real lifelong love for it. We're talking all about Cambridge Primary English and how it helps you become a truly powerful and confident communicator. So, let me ask you this. Are you ready to explore incredible new worlds just by opening a book? And are you ready to share your own unique stories with the world and feel totally confident doing it? If that sounds good to you, well, you are in the right place. All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to break down what Cambridge Primary English actually is, talk about the amazing skills you'll build for the future, look at its 3 core pillars, walk through the 6-stage learning journey, and then see how it all comes to life in the classroom. First things first, what is Cambridge Primary English? You know, at its heart, it's really all about building a genuine, lasting love for language. Okay, so the official description is that it's a curriculum for first language English learners. But honestly, it's so much more than that. The real mission here is to get you genuinely excited about reading, writing, and, just talking to people. So this means we're moving way beyond just memorizing grammar rules and spelling lists. This is about a transformation. It's about you becoming a more creative thinker, a more confident speaker, and someone who can really engage in any conversation. So what kind of skills are we talking about here? Well, think of them less like school subjects and more like superpowers, real tools that you're going to use not just to get good grades, but for your entire life. You see, all these skills really work together. You'll learn to communicate with confidence, and a big part of that is becoming a great listener. You'll become a reader who reads not just for homework, but for fun, and that helps you see yourself as a creative writer. It all connects. Building a bigger vocabulary, understanding what you read, and then using all of that to share your own ideas clearly. So how does Cambridge actually help you build all these amazing skills? Well, it all rests on a really simple but super strong foundation made of 3 core pillars. And here they are, the big 3: reading, writing, and speaking and listening. The best way to think about them is like the 3 legs of a stool. You need all 3 to be strong and balanced because they all support each other. And this is where it gets really smart. Instead of learning things separately, these skills are all woven together. So you're not just memorizing grammar rules from a textbook. You're discovering how grammar works by reading a great story. And then you immediately get to try it out in your own writing. It just makes so much more sense that way. Now, learning all this isn't a race, right? It's a journey. And Cambridge Primary English lays it all out as a clear step-by-step path, so you're building up your skills and your confidence one step at a time. The whole curriculum is broken down into 6 main stages. This structure guides you all the way through your primary school years, making sure everything you learned builds on what you already know. It's a really smooth process. Let's just take a quick example from writing to see how this works. At stage 1, you might start planning a story just by saying your sentences out loud. Simple enough. Then, by stage 3, you're jotting down your main ideas and key points. Fast forward to stage 6, and you're using those same planning skills to map out much bigger projects, like entire chapters of a book. See how it all connects and grows? It's pretty cool. Okay, so we've talked about the what and the how, but what does this actually feel like when you're in the classroom? Let's take a look. Well, for starters, your learning is going to be super diverse. You'll get to explore everything from cool fiction and poetry to really interesting nonfiction texts. It's also very active, so you'll be doing things and reflecting on what you've learned, not just listening. And most importantly, it's supportive. Things like progression and checkpoint tests, they aren't just for grades. They're actually tools to help you and your teachers see where you're shining and where you can grow next. At the end of the day, when you put all of this together, the goal is really simple, but also really powerful. It's to help you become a confident communicator who can use language in creative and effective ways, not just for a test, but in every single part of your life. So as we wrap things up, what are the big things to remember? It really comes down to this. This journey is all about building your confidence so you can share your ideas. It's about unlocking your creativity so you can play with language. And it's about developing critical skills so you can understand the world a little bit better through everything you read. And hey, if you're looking for some great support on your Cambridge journey, remember that Fundoo Tutor is a personalized learning platform designed to help students like you succeed. It offers expert mentorship, structured support, and tons of engaging resources for Cambridge, IB, and other international curriculums. Thanks so much for watching.